All right, so turn to your neighbor and say, "You look marvelous." And now turn to your neighbor and say, "I say yes to expressing my true nature." You go. So today is another special service, a special ritual. And don't we love these annual rituals? Don't we love them? Because it just seems like in unity, we hold on to these treasures. And this is our white stone ceremony and our letter writing ritual. And this is the opportunity that we have to discern a new name, to reach a new level of awareness of the truth of what we are. Which, folks, I really believe that's the whole point of the spiritual journey, is for us to know, claim, and express at the deepest levels of our being the truth of what we are. Because what we know is that as each of us claims that, knows that, expresses that, our world will transform. So, saying yes to that new name is what your unique beautifulness, your magnificence, there's something within you, there's a vision at work in your life. There's a nudge, there's something that is seeking to express in a new way in 2019. And so today is the day that we're going to say yes to that. And I always like to presence with you on Whitestone Ceremony Sunday the metaphysics behind this. In Unity, we talk about name meaning nature. That's the metaphysical interpretation of name, is nature. And in biblical times, in biblical stories, we see this several times. If you recall in the Hebrew Bible, Abram became Abraham, Sarai became Sarah, and it happened as they evolved and expanded in their spiritual awareness. And in the New Testament, before Paul was the Apostle Paul, the story says his name was Saul. And Saul was a Pharisee. He was a very strict adherent to Jewish law who was persecuting the Christians. And Saul had a conversion experience on the road to Tarsus, in which he deeply transformed and realized he would follow the message of Jesus the Christ, and went on to answer an inner calling to create Christian communities. It is then that he became known as Paul. Metaphysically, the name Saul, his previous name, meant personal will. And the name Paul meant made small, restrained, little. And what that means is, upon his transformation, his personal will became small. And he claimed his magnificence as a spiritual being. His name change was indicative of the shift in consciousness that had occurred within him. His new name reflected a new direction and a new vision, a new way of being and acting in the world. So, what vision is calling you? What is alive in you? I know so much is. But what is alive in you right now that is seeking to express through a new way of being? The ceremony we will experience today is based on the scripture from Revelation 2:17 that says this: "Let anyone who has an ear listen to what the Spirit is saying. To everyone who conquers, I will give some of the hidden manna, and I will give a white stone, and on the white stone is written a new name that no one knows except the one who receives it." See, back in the times of Jesus, when someone served a sentence in prison or was in bondage in any way, upon their release, they were given a white stone to signify that they had completed their obligation and they were now free. So a white stone represented that clean slate, a blank canvas on which they had escaped bondage and conquered the prison of their past. They could claim a new life, a new way of being that represented their freedom. So what within you is wanting to express more fully your inherent freedom? To freely and boldly express and claim all that you are, all that you imagine yourself to be. And of course, last week, if you were here last week, you had the opportunity to do a releasing ritual where you were able to release the past and create space. See, what we're doing, we're creating space. Because, you know, with all of that old stuff in there, you got to release it so there's new. That's why what we teach in unity are denials and affirmations. We deny the truth. We deny that we're giving to what is not true, the power we are giving to our past. And as we release that stronghold, we are creating an opening to affirm what is true. So, this new name, only you can know your new name. Only you can claim it. This isn't about what anybody else thinks you should be doing or want you to do. This is yours. It's only yours. And this name, this nature that we claim today, will support us in what is uniquely ours to do, to be, and to express, to live into that greatest version of the greatest vision you have ever held of yourself. Doesn't that sound yummy? Wherever you are in consciousness right now, what is the greatest version of the greatest vision that you are holding for your life? So in this white stone ceremony, what we were doing is turning within and listening to our inner wisdom. And folks, that's the thing. Boy, if we could get that skill down as well. That is completely available and has room to express and room to inform our choices, our thoughts, and our ways of being as we get still and know. And I know one of the most difficult things for me is just to get still and listen, because I know I'm really busy and I know you are too. And that's why the simple practice of breathing in like we did in meditation, just to breathe in, focus our attention on the breath, and create room. So, are you ready to discern your new name? Okay. Does everyone have a white stone and a pencil? Does everyone have a half sheet of paper and an envelope and something to write with? If anyone is missing any of those things, would you raise your hand and the ushers will come and give it to you? Right here. Okay, so let's just take a deep breath. And your body remembers we were just in present moment awareness, so let's return to that place of present moment awareness. And John's going to play some nice meditation music just to help us to be in our heart. And so if you haven't already, just take your white stone in your hand. Just take it in your hand and just hold it in your hand. There's an energy that's radiating from that wonderful blank canvas you're holding. And so just gently close your eyes. And if your thoughts are busy trying to figure something out, just breathe into those thoughts. Because the answer lies in the wisdom within you, not in all the busy thinking. Because truly, discernment is a very easy thing as we allow it. So if it helps you to follow the movement of the breath again, to bring your awareness to this present moment, just do that right now. And just breathe into your heart space. Breathe into your heart space where the wellspring of divine love lives within you. And just feel the love, just feeling your whole being with warmth and connection. And know that you are safe and secure in this moment. You're in a safe space to discern. Just open your heart and your mind to the awareness of the divine infinite wisdom within you. You are such an amazing divine being. Just breathe into that awareness and claiming. Breathe into your openness to receive in your awareness wisdom. A new name, a new calling, a new way of being, a new direction, a new possibility. And that white stone that you're holding in your hand, just see it in your mind's eye as a symbol of new life, of freedom. It's a clean slate, a blank canvas. See it as a symbol of infinite possibility. So given that, what aspect of your divine nature is being called to express in this new year? And remember, this allows something to flow forth in your awareness. Is it a 12 power? Is it strength or love or order, joy, zeal, understanding, imagination? As you hold the white stone in your hand, begin to reflect upon a new name. Let it come to you easily without effort. There's no need to force anything. There's no need to try and make something happen. Perhaps there's a new vocation, a new title, or a new talent that is pressing out to express you. Give yourself permission to know that you have a new way of being, a new name to claim today. And whatever name comes to you, I encourage you to go with it. It might not make any sense to you right now. It's okay. Just trust. Allow your wisdom to flow forth into your awareness now, and allow yourself to trust. Other examples might be grateful, sober, abundance, infinite. Whatever is your sacred name, allow it to come to your awareness now. Or it could be an image. It could be an image that you draw that only you know its meaning. So allow yourself to hear the new name that is bubbling forth. And as that name comes to you, take your pencil and write it on your white stone. And as a name comes to you and you write it on your white stone, please just stay still and quiet and focused inward to allow a deeper understanding to unfold of what this name means to you. And as we receive our new name, we give thanks, and we allow a thankfulness to flow forth from us as we embrace it. For along with embracing our new name comes the power and the wisdom to achieve our heart's desire, to live into the vision that has come to our mind's eye. This is our new name. We claim it. We see it. And if for some reason right now something is not bubbling up for you, it is so okay. Just hold space. You can take your stone with you today. It will come. And I invite you to carry this white stone with you as a reminder of what you are bringing forth, of the yes that you are to expressing your divine nature fully and boldly. Keep it in your pocket or your car or on top of your refrigerator if you can see that tall. Just wherever you can see it every single day, put it in a very conspicuous place so you can see it. And it will be that beautiful reminder of your divine nature and what you are saying yes to. And so in this energy, I invite you to take the piece of paper and the envelope. And this is going to be a letter to you from your new name. So it would be, Dear Shirley, and whatever Shirley's new name would be is going to write a letter to her. So let your new name speak to you and inform you what is yours to do and be as you express this new name. What does your new name have to say to you? Dear Kathy, dear Lori, dear Peggy, let your new name love you and call you up to be and do and express your new name, your divine nature. So after you complete your letter, place it in the small envelope and please put your address as the delivery and the return address. And what will happen is as the offering is passed, the ushers will have a separate basket, will carry a separate basket to collect your letter. And you will receive this letter at the most perfect and right time later in the year. I know your new name probably has a lot to say to you. But you might want to encourage it to give you bullet points. I love you. You're awesome. Go for it. Okay, can we take a deep breath together? Are you ready? Okay, let's affirm together. Together. I say yes to expressing my true magnificence, fully and boldly. Okay, together, let's say yes. Okay, together, 1, 2, 3. Yes! That was good.